This Orex machine from Correa mixes size and configurability with accuracy, machining monster components with precision. Wow, Javier, congratulations on the Orex. It's getting a lot of attention here at Correa. It's obviously come straight from your factory. But where is it going next?
Well, fortunately, it's going to our German customer, which is 40 kilometers away from here. And this is the reason why we could show for the first time in our history this machine model at the show. Because, you know, a machine of 120 tons is something very difficult to see nowadays in any exhibition.
Yeah, it's been shipped in a lot of container trucks. What's the customer going to be using this machine for?
Well, I mean, this particular customer is making like high-end kitchens for the high luxury judge. And so they have to machine the frames in stainless steel. So, you know, a very particular application.
Yeah, and I guess for those kitchens, it's all about aesthetics, all about looking beautiful. So
Absolutely.
You need a good, accurate machine to achieve those aesthetics.
Real accuracy, because it's a high-end product, and to have the top of the top machine in terms of aesthetics, ergonomics, and everything for this kind of customers.
Andy, we are here with Correa, and look at the size of this machine. I'm amazed you managed to fit it on the stand. What are we looking at here?
So here we have the Correa ORIX, which is a high-speed top-gantry machine, and it is one of the most precise machines on the market.
Yeah.
Very, very high accurate.
Absolutely. Talk to me about the exact accuracy of the machine, because this is a static bed, moving gantry machine. What can you achieve with the Orex?
So the flatness and straightness you can achieve is 16 microns over 9 meters.
Yeah, which is absolutely amazing when you've got, I guess you'd imagine you've got components probably that size, 9 meters, achieving 16 micron across that would be well within tolerance for parts like this, right?
This is one of the only few machines on the market achieving this type of accuracy.
Yeah, and because it's a static table, what does that mean you can do with this machine? This is kind of like a baby version of the Orex, right?
So it is. So what this allows is to allow you to place heavy components on the table, and then because you're moving the top gantry, it means that the mass of the components are not moving around, and the weight is 15 tons per square meter. So the sheer size of the components can be nearly infinite.
Yeah, and that means, and also, what does it mean you can do? Can you add extra beds?
Yes. So the Orex increases a meter each time. So the length can go up to 25 plus meters for an Orex machine.
That's absolutely amazing. And it's not like this is just a theoretical idea. This is being done in real life, right?
Yes. We have customers, one in the UK using this machine, but then also many customers around the world with Correa using this type of machine.
What's the kind of spec do they choose? What kind of X travel do they choose?
So sometimes people go very compact like this machine, but then sometimes people are looking at maybe 12 meter machines, 16 meter machines.
Yeah. And what is it about mixing this static bed, being able to configure it and extend it as much as you can with the accuracy that they love so much? What are they using the machines for?
So what you will find with a machine like this, they will be using it in aerospace, very high dynamic, high accuracy, automotive for very high accuracy in die work, and then also in power generation for doing gear work, which is very high accuracy.
And when you're trying to achieve those accuracies, I guess you might have, with big components, you've got quite long cycles. And over those long cycles, temperature changes can affect the way the machine behaves. How do you try and control for that in a Correa machine like this?
So in a machine like this with Correa, there's lots of elements that Correa will cool with water. So in the motor as well. And then also as you move down to the head as well, they will cool the head with water, but also lubricate the head as well with oil.
We're watching the head do a tool change right now, and this is quite a well-known head. This is the UAD head from Correa. Could you just talk to us a little bit about how that head really makes this machine sing?
So this head is a patented design by Correa. It is used on all the range in Correa. It is a hearth coupling head, so it is very high accurate, very powerful, and the repeatability is very high. And what you have is you have nearly 324 million positions on the hearth coupling, which is 0.02 positioning.
Yeah, and that means that you can lock the head at almost any angle you want for cross-hole drilling, for really complex boring.
You can, but it's not only locking the head, it is locking the head in the hearth, which is ground, but then also with a force of 22 tons.
Absolutely amazing. So that's the UAD head as well. When it comes to actually operators using the machine now, I guess you want to make sure that these are because these are really high value parts. The operators want to make sure they get setups done quickly, but also so they can make the part right first time. How do you make it easy for operators to operate this?
So we do a lot of developments with the heads, because you can not only just have this head with the machine can have a head changer, and then you can have multiple heads, allowing you to leave the component on the table. But then also we focus a lot on the control as well. So we are doing a lot of work with the new TNC7 now. We do a lot of work with the PLC, and the PLC is adapted to suit the Correa heads as well, to make it more operator friendly.
Fantastic. And I can see also, it's only a little point, but there's a camera right up in the top corner where you can watch what the head's doing when it's, if you've got an 18-meter bed and the control is here, it might be 6-7 meters away from you, and you might be trying to check out the clearance.
That's absolutely as well, because when this machine is installed, it is fully enclosed, so you can't see in the machine. Also, if the customer has any difficult access points, this allows that as well.
And I guess with parts like this, cast iron, they might not be super difficult to cut materials, but how do you make sure cutting conditions are perfect and you don't have chatter, vibration when you're making parts like this?
When you are producing large component machines, you have to think about dampening. And what we do on this style of machine is the columns are concrete, and in the concrete is metallic fibers as well, and they help with dampening capacity. So coupled with that makes the machine very rigid, very stiff, and very accurate in dampening as well.
And what would you say to customers who are looking at a machine like this, and maybe not that they don't believe you, but they think there's no way, I've got really tight tolerance parts, I'm not sure I can do them in one hit on a machine like this?
Well, I think in the market now, we know Correa is very, very well established, been producing machines for many, many years. We have lots of reference sites in the UK and all over the world. So to have the know-how and knowledge to produce for that long should give the customers confidence to trust in the Correa brand.